This absolute masterpiece is brought to you by War Thunder. We'll get to that later. A new discovery in Diablo 2 might have some significant implications. There is a way to automatically aim your spells, even from far off screen. This includes anything from teleport to bone spears and even heavy hitting skills like Blizzard. And come to find out, this even existed in the original version of the game. While some people on stream mention that they knew about this, the information has not been made public for over 20 years. Until now. It's another shit and pants kind of day, folks, so grab those and make sure you're subscribed, because you're not gonna want to miss a goddamn thing. While exploring another unrelated glitch that had recently been brought to my attention, we discovered something entirely different. It all started when Max and Dio made a bet that I couldn't pull off a swap cast.
So, Dio, do you want to take bets on if Cooley can do this bug or not?
I think he can.
How much you want to wager?
I actually don't know how to swap cast.
But that didn't stop me from trying. And while I couldn't consistently pull off a swap cast, what I did manage to do was auto-target and telestomp Max from far across the map.
You found something new, Cooley. This is not how I was doing it.
Oh shit!
God.
It's just fucking bam. Oh!
You don't even
Oh, wait,
have
hold on a second. There's some shit that I'm kind of worried about. Fuck, this actually might break the game. I'm glad that I didn't tell you how to do it properly, and I wanted you to figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
It's just...
So what's so good about this though, guys?
That's a great question, Dio, and we'll get there in a second. But first, let's take a look at what's going on. When we slow it down, you can see exactly what happens. On one side of my weapon swap setup, Fist of Heavens was assigned to right-click. When I swapped back to my main hand, Teleport was assigned to right-click, but when cast, it selected a target as though I was casting FOH. In fact, the FOH sound even plays as I cast Teleport. All you have to do to pull this off is to set up your skills like so, and then simply weapon swap and quickly cast the skill that you want to auto-aim. It's 2 button presses. Now, while this is great for characters like the Paladin, this can't be viable for every class. Or can it? We figured out how to apply this mechanic to every single class. And before I show you that, you should practice your auto-aiming skills in War Thunder. Top tier transition skills, baby. There's not many PC or console games of this caliber that you can play for free. War Thunder is a comprehensive vehicle combat game where you can customize every component of your favorite machine and blow your opponents out of the water, or out of the sky, or out of that cheese-ass spot they're camping in. Easy. Guy must be a Sin player or something. War Thunder has a collection of artillery that spans over 100 years of development, from the 1920s to present day. The fast-paced battles on land, air, or sea in this game are what PvP is made of. If you download it with my link in the description, you'll get quite a generous bonus pack included for free. If you're looking for a way to support the channel, I would highly recommend checking this out today. And while you do that, let's get back to this discovery. There are other classes aside from the Paladin possessing skills that auto-select targets when your cursor is close enough. For example, the Assassin has Psychic Hammer, which doesn't require a name lock and selects a target to hit even if they're off screen. But not all classes have skills that do that. If only there was a way to auto-aim on all characters, for when violently stomping your opponents is the only way. Nearly 1 day later, we discovered the answer. Enter Marrow Walk Boots. Marrow Walks have been at the heart of so many exploits in this game's history that I'm surprised they never got patched. These boots have Bone Prison charges, which is a necromancer skill that will auto-select a target, and therefore, this trick can be used on every class. Not to mention, Marrow Walks aren't really that bad of a choice for boots. They have a huge stat boost and faster run walk, and they've been a hit in PvM for quite some time now, especially with Uber bosses. The implications for this are huge, and I'm surprised that for over 20 years, I've never seen anybody do this. You can auto-stomp players off a CT cast on a druid with this trick far more easily now. You can surprise opponents with name locks that they never saw coming from so far away. You can also hit targets at range with skills that you should not be able to connect with, also known as far casting. Just like the good old days. We've been calling this trick switch casting or marrow locking, but whatever you'd like to call it, I hope you can use it to your advantage. And now a bonus for those of you who have watched the video this far. But if you haven't subscribed yet, shut this shit off right now. This is not for you. You might remember what I mentioned in the beginning of this video. While exploring another unrelated glitch that had recently been brought to my attention. How many of you caught that? There's another glitch that was recently discovered and that is specific to D2R. You know how some classes can make their spells invisible? For example, the Necro is notorious for launching invisible bone spirit trains from across the map and surprising players with instant death. But what if I told you there's a way to purposely do that with nearly any skill and at close range? Well, there is. All you need is any item on the ground in the Bloodmoor. Literally any item. An ear, a potion, a crossbow, anything. Simply hold Alt and teleport directly on top of that item. And while still holding Alt, cast the spell directly at the item. For whatever reason, this causes your spells to appear to be going one way on yours and your opponent's screen. However, those same spells will actually be invisibly going somewhere else. Most skills tend towards a downward direction, but others can go to the side or even up. A Necro's Bone Spirit, for example, will travel up invisibly, but his Bone Spear will travel down. Just keep this in mind the next time you see your opponent spamming shots in a seemingly inconspicuous direction. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use my link down in the description so you don't miss out on the hefty bonus pack to start you off on the right foot. It honestly blows my mind that this game is free. Am I getting old?